Alrighty, everybody, what is up? I am back with another day of Spyro gaming, and I hope you guys are excited, as I am always. The day today is March 27th, 2026, and, I'm feeling pretty good. Actually got up kind of early today, but, in typical me fashion, having a slow start to the day. I went for a beautiful walk this morning, which is great. I hadn't really been getting outside much this week, so that's really nice, and, made the usual beautiful breakfast for myself and Sarah. It is Friday. So Sarah and I are going to be going out for a cute little Mexican dinner tonight to celebrate her good job at work lately. She won an award at work, so we're just celebrating. And, I'm going to turn on the music here and warm up some levels. Let me warm up this little jump in Dark Hollow that I keep screwing up. Just a little kind of update on how runs have been going for me. This is my 5th day in a row of runs this week, and pretty much every day of runs this week has resulted in pretty much nothing. I have not gotten really anything good, which is a stark contrast from last week where I got a 120.03. So, I've been coping in different ways for the various streams. Yesterday was pretty chill, I would say. Day before, during the triple races I did with Doherty, I was kind of, crashing out a bit more. But today I'm just, going through the motions once again and hoping for the best. And, I got a good head on my shoulders today, good attitude, so let's hope that we can keep that going through today's grind. And welcome everyone just getting here. I see you all in the chat. Michael, Reflecto, Moondancer, B Squared, April, Meow holding down the kick chat. Thank you, Meow. Beagle, what up? Elucidark, Cinder. Hey everybody. Probably gonna be a pretty quick warm up today. Just want to get this trick that I've been fucking up lately. And yeah. Oh, and other fun news. There's been a new glitch found in this game today. It's not, disclaimer, it's not really useful, but, we now know that you can, this is actually sort of partially already known, but now it's like more known, I guess, if this makes sense. But you can actually, control Spyro to a degree in demo mode, and by doing that, you can make him game over in Dr. Shemp, as well as the Magic Crafter's homeworld, or Wizard Peak, where demo mode takes place. And if you do that with 0 lives from your previous file, then you'll game over and the game will let you take control in Peacekeepers, effectively skipping Artisans or Peacekeepers and Artisans respectively. Which sounds like really insane for speedrunning, but even for like an alternate New Game Plus category. But unfortunately, since the major checks for any % completion in this game are in the Beastmakers and Dreamweavers homeworld, they don't. It's actually not really useful to be able to start the game a homeworld or 2 ahead, like in Peacekeepers and Magic Crafters. But still, pretty interesting. I might even try to do the glitch today, just for funsies, to see if I can do it once I get back on my vanilla copy of the game if I get bored. But yeah. So just cool. I mean, it's rare that new glitches are found in this game, so that was like a cool little find today by Husbjorn, on top of some further research done by Composer and Kara and other Spike stuff as well. So pretty interesting things. Yeah, the really interesting thing about it is this might beg the question, what's the furthest level ahead in the game in demo mode? Because now that we know we can like game over in demo mode to like take control, like what's the furthest far forward in the game we can start a new game basically? And the answer to that is Icy Flight, but with an asterisk, because we still don't know how to game over in Icy Flight demo mode yet. So that's kind of where it's at right now. I'm hoping that some breakthrough is going to get found that such a game over in demo mode in Icy Flight is found, because that would really open up the door for an interesting any % New Game Plus kind of category where you don't have to collect any dragons and do it without cheat codes. Pretty interesting. But yeah, that's just the little fun little glitch update for you guys. Yeah, that's the other thing is Husbjorn did it on, like, I think EPSXE or something, and no one's been able to really recreate it the way he does it. So I don't know. It's a lot of stuff is you know, it's still a work in progress right now. Wumpa Lewis, yeah, I don't know who that is, but yeah, hope he had fun on his playthrough. Sounds like a Crash fan. Thank you, Hunter Persian, for the 10 months. Appreciate that. First sub of the day, Hunter Persian. Thank you so much, man. It says 1 year since you decided. Oh yeah, 12 months, dude. Congrats on the golden badge and thank you for 1 year. He says 1 year ago I decided to sub just cuz, and hopefully you world record today, especially since you're sick 2 days before your birthday. Well, dude, a happy early birthday to you. I'm sure things will get better with the sickness in due time, and yeah, love you, man. Love you, Hunter Persian. Enjoy runs today. I'll be sure to get world record for you, rest assured. Yeah, if I don't get world record, I'm basically insulting the sick gamers. I'm insulting sick children. Even though Hunter Persian isn't a child. I gotta do it for the kids. I might just hop into runs. Is that weird? Let me go to Night Flight, you know, just practice the ending strat. I've still been fucking that up lately, so let's do that. And then we'll do runs. Jokes about wizard proxy. He was just, I bet he was just like, what is that? I'm sure he was a bit confused. Let me go this way, farm a couple extra seconds here. Yes, I was just talking about that before you got here, Locus. Pretty interesting stuff. Unfortunately, nothing useful has come of it yet. But still an interesting new glitch discovery regardless. Yeah, I am confident with that, Tulu, but I'll just go there just to prove it, and then I'll do a run. You gotta remember, the reason I failed it yesterday was because I, like, missed a plane and I was on, like, a recovery situation. So I don't really think it was, like, an issue of, like, my general execution. What's up, P-Man? Thanks for the good luck. It's good to see you, dog. Whoopsie daisy. Let me do it from the top of the level real quick. New skip found. Yeah, there's a new skip that you can basically make Spyro game over in certain levels in demo mode, and thus you can take control of Spyro after the game over in demo mode to effectively skip Artisans and or Peacekeepers. However, kind of in a cruel twist of fate, skipping Artisans and or Peacekeepers does not actually make the any percent run any faster, because you still have to go back to those homeworlds to collect dragons and or gems in order to actually complete the game any percent. So it's not exactly a useful thing yet. However, there is one demo mode level that's in this level, Icy Flight. So if a game over is found there in demo mode, yeah, that worked. If a game over is found in this level during demo mode, then that would mean that we skip the entire dragon requirement of any percent, or what you might call any percent new game plus, since you do it from demo mode and not from like a fresh file, if that makes sense. So I think if game over in demo mode in Icy Flight is found, I think that's probably what'll happen. Is there'll be a new category like any percent new game plus. Again, even though it exists to skip Artisans and or Peacekeepers, it's not exactly useful. That's not useful yet, so it doesn't really warrant the creation of a new category, or obviously doesn't have any implications on the actual any percent run yet. So we'll see what happens with it. But cool, I mean, it's cool regardless to see some new glitch discoveries in this game after so much time. You still need gems. Yeah, you gotta remember, to exit Artisans, you need 10 dragons. To exit Peacekeepers, you need 1,200 gems. So if you skip those 2 homeworlds, that might seem like, oh, we skipped like dragons and gems. But the problem is you need 50 dragons to exit Beastmakers and 6,000 gems to exit Dreamweavers. So you end up having to go back to Artisans and Peacekeepers to get the dragon requirement at the very least. So it's not like it's faster, you know what I'm saying? Are you seeing the logic here? There's not enough dragons after Artisans and Peacekeepers to be able to not have to go back to them, even if you skip them. Michael, thank you for the gift, and Dingle Bingus with the 5, Dingle Bungus, I always say Bingus, Dingle Bungus with the fucking 5 gifts. Thank you so much, man. Love you, Dingle. You're a legend. Yeah, so if the Icy Flight game over in demo mode is found, then that basically removes the dragon requirement from the run. So you'd still have to go back to other homeworlds, but it would be a faster, like, New Game Plus category over. It would be, like, enough of a different run to be interesting, you know? Yeah, it does auto-unlock. When you enter a... Husbjorn kind of showed this off in his video that was posted today, but like when he skipped to Peacekeepers, for example, even though he never went to Artisans, the balloonist showed that you could go back to Artisans. So I'm assuming that the same thing applies to entering any subsequent homeworld from demo mode. Is that if you talk to the balloonist and go back to he'll let you go back to a previous one. But yeah, once again, the all of that stuff is a work in progress and has not been fully figured out yet. So it's interesting, but not quite. You know, needs some more time in the oven. What's up, Waxy? What's up, everybody? Yeah, and thank you again, Dingle, for the 5 gifts, kicking off today with a bang, guys. I think there's like 2 days left. You can get a pretty big discount if you gift 5 or more subs. So I really appreciate everyone that's gifted 5 or, you know, the odd 10 subs here or there. It really means a lot to me. We're slowly climbing back up at the sub count here, so if you guys have been enjoying the grind lately, feel free to show some love with some gifts. Dare I do Lofty, or should I get into a run? I kinda wanna just get into a run. Let's just do it. Just switching PS2s here. Yo, No Dream with the 5. What a fucking legend. Yatta, bro. Ya fucking ta. Ya, and dare I say, ta. Let's load up this game here. Thank you again, No Dream and Dingle. And Beagle with the 5. Thank you so much, Beagle. Man, I wish Twitch put gift subs on discount more often. I'm really quite enjoying this. No, but I really appreciate you guys. Thank you for the support. Discount or otherwise, you guys are fucking legends. Yeah, and I cannot stress this enough. Ta. Dio Chomp, what is up? Thank you for the good luck. Let me refresh the old capture here. Capture. Yeah, big extra shout out to Beagle for individually gifting people. Not with when you gift like 5 subs at once. I don't think it lets you, but lately he's been just doing the single. He's been sniping people in the chat that like don't have a sub, which is like extra homie, you know. You gotta love that. All right. Oh, and on that note, speaking of you know, helping people watch ad-free, you guys may not know I stream on Kick now as well as YouTube. So if you want a link to that, just type !kick in the chat, or !ads gives you a link to all the mirrors. All right, let's do it. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, shout out Meow Bark Bark for holding down the Kick chat. Shout out Meow.
Okay, rolling. Oh, it's been peaceful.
And the reason I mention it is because Kick is ad-free and you don't even have to pay money, so that's why. If you're on turbo pleb mode, it's a good strat. This should work. Blow that dandruff off. It's good to see you, Donkey. Hope you're having a fabulous day today. Happy Friday, everybody. I'm going to be going out tonight with Sarah to get some delicious margaritas and fajitas. Help celebrate her recent award that she won as part of her job. We're going to be like going to a full-on like awards show, like a PR awards show together like at some point next month. So that'll be cool. She says they have an open bar too, so I'm like, oh, let's say no more. Which Mexican place do I hit up? In the spirit of not doxing myself, I'll just keep it general. It's one of the many, you know, I'll just call it like white person Mexican sit-down eateries in the area. Yeah, 100% Nestor skip rate. Love it. Yeah, not Taco Bell. Though Taco Bell is good. I don't mind I'm not above a Taco Bell sesh. Never above that. Close, but not quite. Yeah, right, Lord. Yeah, see you there, guys. Really? Interesting. Awkward. I think I can just hold square here. Do that. Should be on an okay cycle now. Ooh, he might roar. Yeah. I was hoping since I went slow down there, he would be like a little bit more advanced on his cycle, but unfortunately not. So funny how World Record has a bad Dark Hollow. It's like so much of the run in Dark Hollow is super clean, but like it's just if you have a good start, you can just hold a -7, -8, you know, lead. If you just play good, you know. Pretty much from the get-go. Which, if you guys have been watching Jordy at all, you'd know he's been doing. With a little bit more success than myself. Taco Bell's overrated. Yeah, I mean... Fast food in general is pretty overrated. I mean, it's a common point of discussion in the chat that it's like, oh, you know... Like, this insert X fast food place has got the best fucking... You know, slop witch, you know? It's like, it's all just bullshit, you know? It's not mince words. It's kind of like yesterday how we were talking about beer a bunch, and there was like one guy that like kept being like, there's actually two guys that were like, Belgium and German beer is the best in the world, and I'm not gonna hear any other opinion on that. I'm like, dude, it's all trash. Like, as someone who loves beer, it's all trash. But as you can imagine, like, they didn't really like that opinion. They weren't too fans of that. They weren't fans on that take. It's all just poison trash. Like, the good stuff is poison trash, and so is the cheap stuff. And I like them both, you know. There's a time and place for both. That's my take. What's up, Game Dragon? How you doing? You going back to moonshine, dude? Respect. You guys see the clip of the guy giving his like clearly like liver failure like grandpa some peach cobbler moonshine, and the guy takes a sip. Old like black southern dude takes a sip of this fucking moonshine, and he's like, "Oh yeah, that's good. That's good. Let me get some. I'm gonna finish this one off." He's like, and you can see like the jaundice in his eyes, you know? Oh my god, iconic. But yeah, that's like what I'm talking about. It's like, we're over here putting literal poison on a goddamn pedestal. Like, let's not mince words about it. Yeah, oh, the beer conversation again. Typical Deo stream. Yeah, for real. I'm gonna have me a beer at the Mexican place. I'm gonna have a beer and a marg. Beer and a marg. Fan here, it starts to heat up a bit. Do I ever have them at the same time? That's the only way to have beer in a marg. You sip one and you chase it with the other. 1 million Guinnesses. I'm always a triple fister. Whenever there's like drinks at the function, I'm a triple fister. I'll have one beer, one like sweet cocktail, sweet or sour cocktail, and then a big ass thing of ice water. And I just like, I'll just sip one and then sip the next one and then sip the next one and just do the fucking circuit of those 3 drinks over and over. And they say I'm not an alcoholic. Thanks for the good luck, Bearcats. Oh, guys, in other news, I've made some big progress on Sonic Adventure 2 yesterday. I finished Hero Story and started some of the New Game Plus, like, repeat missions with different objectives. And I've been working on my Chow Garden. We finally got a new Chow. We got the blue Chow now. Standing ovation, please. I think we got those all. That was kind of sus. That was definitely sus. I still don't have a name for him yet. I need name suggestions from the chat. For an all blue chow. Yo, Wireless, thank you for the sub. Appreciate that. 28 months. Good luck. Thank you, man. Oh, here comes the fire trucks. Of course they wait till I go live before, you know, they start blaring their horns. Not a single siren all day today, and then the moment I am like on a run, it's like, wee-oo, wee-oo. Long Island iced tea with raspberry liqueur. I've seen like a few videos talking about different versions of like multi-liquor beverages. And there's one, it's not a Long Island iced tea, but it's called like something different. It's called like a fucking blah 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 iced tea. So, I don't know. It's like instead of Coke, it's like a sweet and sour mix, or sour mix or something like that. Short Island. I don't know. I'll get back to you on that. It might be Tokyo iced tea. That was one of them. Good world record pace. Yeah, I'm keeping up with it. I didn't go for the boost in the home world because I was a pussy. But yeah, decent artisans for sure. Thank you, Gary. Do I like sake? No, but I do like soju. Soju is my clear Asian drink of choice. I know sake is from Japan and soju is from Korea, before anyone corrects me. Yeah, soju is goat tier drink. It's overpriced though, man. Anywhere you get soju, soju is like supposed to be a cheap drink in Korea, as far as I understand. I've never been, but that's like what I hear. In America, if you ever go to a K-barbecue place and get a soju, they'll charge you like $12 for the damn bottle. It's like, Jesus. And it's not even like that big of a bottle, you know? It's like, good lord. Yeah, it's not that high of ABV out here either. It's like it's like the similar ABV to wine in the States here. It's like literally one brand that makes all of it. Nice. Oh, love it. Oops. Up. Well, almost good. I'll take it. Are you down to bottle of soju as pregame? That's tough. I remember Steven had some soju at GDQ. When everyone was like hopping from hotel room to hotel room, drinking like fucking Jack honey and like vodka with like Coke and like just whatever the fuck was around. Steven whipped out the soju, and I was like, my man, finally someone with some damn taste around here. Fucking Crown. There's always like a bottle of Crown Apple, you know, at these events. It's like, dude. Thank you, Riven. Whoa. Hello? Oh my Jesus Christ, please. Get fucked. Get so fucked. There goes my run. Get fucked. First try. When was the last time I was legit drunk? When you say legit drunk, do you mean like blackout, like messy and like... The way I measure that is if like Sarah tells me like, dude, you were a mess or whatever. And I haven't been that drunk in quite some time. Oh, I forgot the thief.
Okay, rolling. Oh,
that doesn't make me feel better, but hey, there you go. That's funny. Run was already dead. You mean the one in the Peacekeeper's homeworld? Or you mean like at the start of Dry Canyon, I just forgot to like turn around or something? It had to be one of those two. Thanks for the good luck, Jord. I did the old route then Taz route. I'm a fucking idiot. I deserved nothing less than to die there, basically. I deserve death. In the dungeon for that mishap. Last dragon and loot. All's well that ends well. I'm never gonna beat the washed up allegations at this rate. What's up, Yay Games? What percentage of runs end with that post? Yeah, that jump that I failed in Dry Canyon. I don't know, maybe like 10 or 20. I wouldn't say it like kills like all of my runs or anything, but it definitely kills some of them. Let's say like 25%. That's just I just pulled that number out of my ass. Like, you gotta remember this. Anytime you ask a speedrunner, like, what percentage of like consistency for blank thing, the number they give you is 100% pulled out. That I can say with 100% certainty. Whatever percentage they say is their consistency at something, totally pulled out of their ass. Guaranteed. Ugh. Here we go, everybody. Another day, another underwhelming grind that starts strong and whimpers away. Let's see if I can outsmart that. No, I cannot beat this game blindfolded. I've practiced doing blindfolded any percent. And in that run, I have a playthrough of myself getting through Artisans doing that. I've opted not to learn the rest of the game blindfolded because the run would end at Nasty North. So, I actually have a, this is kind of like a deep cut, but I actually have an open bounty of, what is it, like $100 or something? Open bounty of $100 to anybody who can just complete the level Nasty North blindfolded. If anyone can prove that that's possible or doable or whatever, then that would inspire me to continue learning the rest of the any percent more. But that is for sure the biggest choke point. The rest is just kind of a question of memorization and normalization. Thank you for the Prime Magruts and the good luck as well. Yo, Ice Cold, thank you for the 2 pounds. What upsets me more, Miss Gem or Death Scenario? I don't know, those both are bad. Thank you for the good luck, Dingle. I guess I have to pick one, right, since you gave me money. I'm gonna go with the Missed Gem there. Let's go with Missed Gem. I really do not feel strongly about the options, though. There's so much respect for blindfolded, you mean to say. Because, guys, like, this is important when we're talking about this. I always have to correct the chat on this. A blind speedrun is... that's different than what we're talking about, which is blindfolded. A blind speedrun is just trying to speedrun a game without knowing any route or anything. That's called a blind speedrun. But you're still able to use your eyes. A blindfolded run is you're not allowed to use your eyes, basically. As we continue this conversation, bear that distinction in mind. There is not a separate category or distinction for doing runs blind on the leaderboards, no. Though people will usually mention that, like, in the comments of their run and stuff. What's up, Bash Crandycoot? Thanks for the good luck. Did we get Spyro 4 question? No, but we're getting a fucking machine gun barrage of questions right now. I'm nailing them all. I'm hitting the boom, boom, boom every question I'm on, and thanking subs. I'm on God mode right now. God tier streamer right now. Thank you for the tier 3 beard. Love you, man. 20 months and for the good luck as well. Love you guys. Legendary tier 3. I wouldn't be anywhere without my tier 3s. Composer said after trying for a while they weren't able to get it in the demo thing and they believe it's an EPSXE thing. Damn, that's tragic. That is tragic. Oh well. Pack it up, everybody. No new glitch was found today. Pack it up. Again, even if there was, it still wasn't, like, useful at all, so it's, you know, no harm, no foul. So it's all good. Yo, scumbag, it's a pleasure to have you here, and thank you for the good luck. Welcome, welcome. What vibe genre? So you're not saying like, oh, platformer or whatever, but like the name of the aesthetic? I guess you could call it like early, like, okay, like what word core is this? Like, is this like early 3D core? Like what's the insert descriptor core name for this game, you know? I missed a gem over there. Dragon Core. Isn't that the name of a band? Isn't that the name of the Guitar Hero 3 song? I was waiting for someone to correct me. Have you ever had received... Hold on. Not liking this Artisans so far, but whatever. Did I ever consider joining the Marines? Dude, it's funny you mentioned that because at the convention I was at the other day, there was actually like an army recruiter station there. Which, like, what are you guys doing at like a con, you know what I mean? It was so random, I felt like. It's like, you think these fucking stay-at-home Discord mods are like trying to join the army right now? Let's be for everybody. And I'm not kidding you, when I saw their booth, there was literally a line of guys dressed up as Boba Fett. Like, actually trying to talk to the army guys. It was so funny. I was like, dude, you're joining the wrong team. I was like, you're supposed to be fighting for Hoth or whatever. Not a fucking stupid-ass America. It's all good. Guess they gotta recruit somehow, you know? More power to them. Yeah, it's so random, Zilla. It's like all these like artists and like, you know, cosplayers and, you know, introverted gamers and stuff. And then just randomly a bunch of buff dudes wearing army outfits. Like, it's just like, what the fuck? Why am I even bothering going for that? I'm not focused. Am I aiming for world record? That's what the title says. And honestly, if you like, honestly, I'll give you like an open-hearted response to that. Like, I am genuinely trying to get world record, but my methods are probably frowned upon by people who do actually like care and try to get world record. That much I'll say. Like, I'm probably not showing the type of focus or lock-in that a pace pal or, you know, fellow runner would expect of me. Maybe I'm assuming a little much in that assessment, but that's the kind of sentiment I get. But that doesn't mean I'm not going for world record either. So I'll leave that distinction up to you. If you think I'm not trying hard enough, I mean, I think that's a fair take. Honestly, I'm not even going to argue with you. I'm not saying that that's what you're saying, but you know, I can understand such a viewpoint. But yeah, if you were to ask me, yeah, I think I'm going for world record here. As silly as that may sound to some. Do I have a favorite Pokemon? No, actually I don't. Fucking Charmander. He's pretty cool. Oops. Fuck. What does world record actually mean? Perhaps poking fun at my philosophical take on the nature of going for it. Maybe it's a little more cut and dry than I give it credit. I'll give you that sarcasm now. Even if I may be reading a little too deep into the joke. When someone beats my 120 record, they can tell me how to play? Well, I mean, I guess Jordy's gonna tell me how to play then. Thank you, Beagle, for the gifts. Appreciate that, man. Welcome. this run sucks. I mean, like, if it was all about, like, I'll say this again in point blank terms, like, if it was all about world record, I should probably reset now, if that's all that matters. But this time, I'm not going to forget the thief. So yeah, checkmate, atheists. Hopefully I have a better boost attempt here as well. Yeah, I don't know what that thing is you're referencing, but that sounds pretty accurate to me. Yeah, I think the whole discussion, guys, about like, am I really trying for world record here? I think it could probably be, if it's like too much for me to bear, like saying I'm going for world record when I'm really not trying hard enough, whatever that means. I think that could possibly be rectified by me taking it out of my title. But I don't feel inclined to do that yet, so I won't. The way I see it is if I can get record on any run, then I'm allowed to put that in my title. Dude, I cannot believe I'm not getting this. It's crazy how close I'm getting and not getting it. Dare I continue? I'm gonna reset. Yep, I have the record, Scooby. That is correct. So therefore, I'm infallible, right? Like the way I play is like better than everyone. Therefore, right? Like. I think it's pretty clear that Jordy is on track to beat my record, and I'm currently regressing in this category, at least as of this week's grind. So yeah, you know, I mean, it's not. I'm not gonna say it's like a great feeling or anything, but also I'm stoked to see like what Jordy does as well, and I think I'm allowed to still say that I'm going for a record, even if my my attitude is more chill or relaxed or philosophical even. I'm not seeing anyone like pushing back on that in my chat, so I feel like I'm justified in that outlook. Composer does not run 120%. Composer and I were battling for the any percent record, and Composer still has the any percent record.
Okay,
in fact, they improved it by a second like a month ago. Maybe? Probably not, right? Yeah. That was a sus nester there. Drink beer and smoke meth? Yeah. Sounds good. Anyone here ever tried meth?
Okay, rolling.
Like, honest question. I know Spore is memeing, right? Like, but like, anyone here ever tried meth before? I've never tried it. Like, properly, like, proper fucking Breaking Bad style. Yeah, I've never come across it myself in my day-to-day. I mean, I wouldn't try it if I did, but... What's up, Kel? I watch a lot of, like, stories. You know, I tell you guys about this a lot. Like, I watch a lot of stories of drug, you know... just drug stories on YouTube and stuff, and kind of a common thread between them is that meth is one of the worst drugs because it lasts for so long and it makes you feel so good. Like, it's one of those things where it's like it's so bad because it's so good type of thing, which is kind of crazy, right? Because I mean, when you think like. When you don't hear it firsthand like that and you're just looking as an outsider, you're like, oh man, look at these meth heads, you know, fucking like breaking out in pimples and getting arrested for stealing shit. Like, who would do a drug like that, you know? But then you hear like people recount the experience of doing meth and saying that like, You know, I'll never achieve, like, you'll hear things like, I'll never achieve happiness like I did when I was on meth. Like, it makes your dopamine, like, shit goes so through the roof that it's almost like you can't experience that same level of happiness ever again. And I've never really heard that extreme of a like, recounting on any drug. You know? So I find meth, like, pretty intriguing for that. For how sinister of a high it can be like that. It lasts, it's cheap, it lasts for a long time, and it makes you feel better than possibly any other drug. And for how much it, like, degenerates your body and mind, that's really sad. It's basically crack. It's actually really different from crack in the sense that crack only lasts, like, as well as just cocaine, they only last like maybe 20 minutes. You know, so people who regularly use crack or cocaine have to constantly re-up on the drug. And that can get expensive quickly, whereas meth is the opposite, where a meth high off a very small amount will last like multiple days. So it's definitely not like crack in that way. Again, I've done neither drug, nor do I encourage them at all, in case that wasn't clear. Yeah, it's like kind of like the takeaway is like some drugs are so good that you don't even want to risk enjoying them, you know, and I think meth is like kind of falls into that category. I mean, they feel so good, you know, not that they have a good effect on you. Oops. My boosts are just getting worse and worse. Oh my god, dude. Sorry, I'm resetting that. That was stupid. What's up, Megan? How you doing? Can't be better than a virgin's blood. Yeah, it's funny you mentioned that. We were talking about drinking blood yesterday. Like, if I get like a cut inside my mouth or something and like a taste, or like I floss and like maybe like a little bit of blood comes out or something, it's like, I don't really mind the taste of blood.
Okay, rolling. Oh,
it doesn't really bother me. Yeah, you're right, Spora. That's another thing with meth is like, because it makes you like so fucking, it releases so much dopamine, it makes like sex specifically. Like you'll hear that story a lot about like having sex on meth ruins sex for the rest of your life. You can't have sex sober anymore.
Okay,
like how fucked up is that? Like that alone, like I would never try meth, you know? Imagine doing a drug like once or a few times and it ruining like your libido forever, basically. I've never done bath salts now. I don't even know how people do bath salts. Aren't you like supposed to like, is that like an inhalant? Like smelling salts?
Okay,
or is
rolling.
it different?
Oh, it's been peaceful.
What's up, Martin? Welcome, welcome. Datura is like, it's an opiate,
Okay,
right?
rolling. Oh, it's been peaceful.
Now you guys are getting into some of the deeper cut and hard drugs out there that I don't even know. Okay, I'll take it. Yo, Ricky, how you doing? Welcome, welcome, and thank you for the good luck. Oh, it's a delirium. I see. If I ever had a cigarette, I may have. I'm kind of a bad boy. I may have had a cig or two in my day. Don't tell my mom. Oh, God. I'm actually much more of a cigar guy than a cigarette guy. But they both make you smell like shit. It's kind of like my least favorite thing about them is they don't really do much, and they make you smell like shit. So it's kind of like, there's definitely more downsides than upsides. I think it's easy to recognize. What's up, Steven? And welcome. Thank you for the good luck. Did you PB? What were you playing, man? Ooh, 8-1, nice. Good luck on the grind moving forward now. That's definitely one game on my short list of games to learn the run of. Nice sloop, enjoy. Level deloaded, wow, what a way to lose a run. Okay. Probably could have taken the old route here. Strats, I get fucked. What's up, DZ? Thanks for the good luck. Welcome, welcome. What is Kratom? Is that like one of those like you can like get it in like a smoke shop? It's like a synthetic weed type deal. You're overstimulated. I hope your day gets more relaxed as well, Moon Dancer. Thank you for the good luck. Time will heal. Surely. Like, it's like K2. So yeah, so basically like synthetic weed, essentially. Fake weed. Yeah, I've heard some horror stories about people like fucking like totally losing their mind doing that type of stuff. Spice, K2, whatever. I guess Kratom falls under that umbrella too, I suppose. Oh, it's an opiate? Okay, so that's like a distinction from like, from spice in K2, is that it's an opiate. Interesting. Yeah, guys, it's natural, so just put it in your body. Guys, poppy... Heroin comes from poppy. Poppy... Cheapy poppy. So just put it in your body. Yes, stare at the sun. It's an all-natural way to train your eye strength. I used to do that as a kid. I used not stare at the sun, but I would like kind of brag to the other kids, like, "Look, I can look at the sun." And I'd be like, "Oh," just for like a second or two. Yeah, you'd be like temporarily like blinded, but not like crazy. Maybe that's one reason I have to wear glasses now, huh? Thank you, JR. Appreciate it. Yeah, if you go beyond like 5 or 10 seconds, you're like doing permanent eye damage. Definitely do not want to do it for too long. But people who say, "Oh, don't look directly at the sun at all," it's like, it's not gonna fucking kill you. It's not gonna cause permanent damage if you look at it for like a second, you know? The sun flipped you off. See, that's why people tell you not to look at them, I guess. Most of us wear glasses. Is that so? Yeah, I mean, Laura does. Laura and I do, and that's pretty much the entire community right there. I'm just kidding. Everyone else irrelevant. Strain with monitors. I only really get screen. I call it screen sickness. I'm not sure if we're talking about the exact same thing or not, because it's more of like a headache from staring at screens for like more than 8 hours a day, I would say. Is that the same thing you're talking about with eye strain from monitors, or different? Keep bonking, ladies and gentlemen. Just keep on bonking. There goes all my green. Beautiful. It's not the same thing, I see. I mean, I typically don't need glasses to play like really close to a large screen like this because I'm nearsighted. But I just prefer to wear them. Just easier. I definitely can't read the chat without my glasses. Too small. Whoops. Man, and I tried to do the descending flame on it. Oh, good fuck. Doing Sonic Adventure later? We'll see. I mean, the last 2 streams I've kind of said whenever, you know, like around this time, "Oh yeah, sure, I'll definitely play Sonic Adventure 2 later." And then I'm like so over the grind by the time it's over that I'm like, I'm not doing that. So once again, I'm gonna hit you with the maybe on that one. If that's understandable. Still in the green on record somehow. What's up, Espion? Thank you for the world record vibes and have a good day. Ugh. I'm going for it. So trash. So trash. I am the king of throwing early games. Have you ever played Sonic DX? No. That's Sonic Adventure DX, you mean, right? It's like one of the many re-releases of Sonic Adventure. Remember this kid broke his glasses in the gym and then a month later he had new glasses, he broke them again doing the same thing? Yeah, I mean, it happens. I always make sure when I get a new pair of glasses, I like shake my head like this while I'm wearing them, just to make sure they don't fly off. Because that's really important to me as well, so I'm able to just have full range of movement. Like, I can like skate wearing my glasses, for example, and not worry about them flying off. No, it's just two different. I added the world record comparison to a set of 121 splits, basically. You can like add a comparison in live split. So no, it's not like a mathematical. It's not like the mathematical average, if that's what you're asking. I used to run against that one. But yeah, when you go into edit splits, you can like hit like an add comparison button. And then edit that into your layout. Yeah, no, I didn't realize that you could do that either. I've always been so behind the times of live split. It's funny with speedrunners, like you'll know like when some speedrunners are... That's just like one of those things, is that like some speedrunners are just like super deep on like having like live split like exactly how they like it, you know what I mean? Like that's pretty common. So you'll definitely get a lot of like, oh actually you can do this like little thing. Like, oh, I did not know that. A lot of learning experiences with the program. What's your best mathematical average? I don't know. I've had my average splits go down to like 121s before. But you gotta remember, I don't save every set of splits, so like mathematically speaking, my splits are pretty inaccurate with that sort of stuff, with sum of best and with average. I don't even bother like showing them. Oh god. The best mathematical that's like a fucking that's like an oxymoron. Best average. It's like saying fastest casual playthrough. What's up, Shaddy? Thanks for the good luck. Batboff, I'm gonna just warn you right now, if you keep asking troll questions, I am gonna ban you for today, just so you know. I know we're all just joking around here. My feeble heart can only take so much memes. But it's all good. Yeah, we're talking about you want to know the fastest casual playthrough? Just open up DZ's channel. True. Fastest casual owl. Finally, oh my god. I was gonna be so pissed if I bonked that for the 3rd run in a row. Oh my. Oh no. Don't go filming me now. What the hell are you talking about? Yeah. Alright, not losing too much time at least. Head sprouter, I do a thing where like I'll typo often, but then I always edit my messages. So it looks like I'm always like second guessing everything I'm saying like on Discord. So yeah, I definitely can relate to that. Ja, bruh. My controller's getting oddly sweaty right now. I'm not even nervous. Just a sweaty guy. Old strats. Wow, nice fuck you on that FCJ. Not the best speedruns. Are there speedrunners that run against other runner splits? Yeah, Jordy, he runs against my world record. Saboom has run against my record as well. You'll usually see with people running against record. It's less common to see people just running against someone like... I'm sure people have done it, like run against someone that like is in their similar skill range or whatever. I'm sure that's not like unheard of. Or having it as like a second comparison, like how it is on my split. Hopefully less than 10 seconds behind record after this level. My hopes are not high for that. Okay, no, that's actually better than I was expecting. I'll take it. Yeah, Grapevine's been doing that. It makes sense. It makes sense. Is it my ass burger that makes me play this game? I'll have you know my burger does not contain ass. I only eat 100% USDA beef made by your fucking mother. I'm a cold-blooded American. I'm more of an American than your fucking profile picture. Yeah, my burgers do have buns, though. I'll give you that. In your defense. Maybe I should try putting some ass in my burger. You guys got me thinking now. Fucking Knuckles. Oh Jesus, dude. Fucking did not walk up to him quickly there. Losing time here. Again, like dude, every level in Peacekeeper. Oh, I'm just gonna lose a little time here. Still a good run. Next level. Oh, I'm gonna lose a little time here, but still a good run. Fucking next level. Oh, I'm gonna lose a little time here. When will it stop, guys? When will it stop? Stop the cap. Yeah, that was pretty ugly, Shemp there. Officially not close to record anymore. This run is officially not that amazing anymore. But who knows? Thank you, Wasabi. Appreciate it. Oh, thanks for being here, man. I love you. Dude, oxtail, dude, I would eat oxtail more, but it's just fucking overpriced, bro. It's overpriced, I'm sorry, like, 20 bucks for like 3 or 4 oxtails, like, forget it, man. Isn't oxtail supposed to be like an off-cut of meat? Like, isn't that why, like, Jamaicans eat it? But it's become, because Jamaican food is so fucking good, it's become like a delicacy in America. Everyone wants to eat or make or buy oxtail stew. Same thing with like lobsters, right? Like, so many fucking meat products like start as like, oh, okay, this is all we have, so that's what our culture, you know, revolves around with this dish, you know? And then fucking, and finally 100 years later, it makes it to America. And it's like, ah, yes, fine dining. Upcharge it times 4. Yeah, snail's another good example of that. I've never bought canned oxtail soup before. That sounds kind of atrocious. But I'd try it. What's up, Luca? Boil the mushroom, stick them in a stew. Jamaican food is great, for sure. Yeah, we need to get some more tails on it. Dude, if we have this much genetic modification happening in the meat packing industry, you'd think they could, like, come up with, like, you know, multiple-tailed oxen. Yeah, you'd think they'd, like, research that or something. Bring the prices down a little. More time. Officially behind the 121 splits now. This is disgusting. I'm not even saving time on world record here, which had to go back for a red in that level. So this run is officially cringe now. The one level I was supposed to save time and I couldn't even. Fucking T-Rex steak. Sounds pretty good. Salt fish is amazing. I don't know the exact dish you're talking about. Like, what are you talking about? Like canned sardines, or like what are we? Salt fish is not specific enough for me to know what you're talking about. Are you talking about just eating fish that has salt on it? I've done that. I don't think that's what you mean, though. You mean like salt cured fish, like smoked salmon, or do you mean like canned sardines? I need more specifics, man. Swedish? Are we talking Swedish fish? Swedish fish with a little bit of salt and a beer probably wouldn't be too bad, honestly. Favorite track in the game? Probably Dark Hollow. I like Jock. Jock's a good one. Ostrich. I would try an ostrich egg. Like just a giant fucking over easy ostrich egg. I said in 2020, bro's like bringing out the fucking like the receipts. Are you talking about my tier list video? I'm pretty sure if we're gonna get like into the weeds about what I said like 5 years ago, I believe I said in that video that every song on the tier list is good. So if I put it low on the tier list, that doesn't mean I don't like it. So checkmate, fucking receipt digger. I said that word with a D, just to clarify. Yo, Bradley, thank you for the good luck. Popular Swedish fish anchovy. Oh, that's funny. Been jamming to the Alpine soundtrack. Yeah, bangers for sure. Fucking wasabi. Yeah, you can just fly through that part of the wall. It's one specific triangle of the wall you have to drive through. Spyro is a car. No, dude, not good. Not good. Did I get the other red there? I don't trust that. Yeah, no. Fucking sparks. This level's going horribly. Whoa, shit. Okay, we're good. We're good. We'll get that green on my way back. If I didn't get it already. Let's see if I'm not going to get trolled by the spiders because of the gem recovery earlier. Yep, definitely getting trolled by the spiders. Understandable. Turn it around. This run's basically dead. Well, keep going. Maybe head sprouter. Yo, Jackda, thank you for the prime. Appreciate that. Jammers. Oh, sorry about that green. I think I saw it. Dude. Oh my god. If I have a good wizard peak, I can get back. The goal now is to just get back into the green on the good splits. I have all but given up on world record now. Or even being remotely close to that. I'm gonna try to keep up with the good splits now. That's why they're there, by the way. That way I'm not... That way I have something to fight for after my run dies. For the good luck, Marquisha. What's up, PXO? Chillin'. Chilling on this okay run right now. It's not a good run, it's not a bad run. Trying to make the most of it. I would say it's a bad run now. Just get fucked on every supercharge basically in this one mode. It's very cool. Alright, well I guess we're resetting. Never mind. Have I played much Vortex? No, I haven't. I'm not really interested in running that category.
Okay, rolling. Oh, it's been peaceful.
What disinterests me about it? It's because the reason I'm not really interested in running it is because it takes out the what I find to be fun about optimizing the movement about this game, which is like closing like little racing lines between gem to gem. Like Sparks' mechanics are a big reason why I like speedrunning this game. As crazy as that sounds, I actually like Sparks. And Vortex takes out the whole collection element from the game. So basically, everywhere you go in that run, you just run in a straight line, from one point to another point to do a hard trick and hopefully nail it. So I'm not saying that isn't interesting or there's no skill or optimization to that, but I think it oversimplifies the experience of running the game and what like the potential for optimization can be. I think it just oversimplifies the speedrun experience of the game. Again, not saying it's a bad run or anything like that, or you shouldn't run it. It's actually a really cool run, and you should definitely check it out if you're interested by it.
Okay, rolling. Oh,
but it's just not for me. That's the reason. Of course, I'm sure if I forced myself to like grind Vortex for like any amount of time, then got like decently okay at it, I'd probably have a similar experience with any %, where like I could find like some enjoyment, find a stride in it if I really forced myself to for a long period. But I mean, again, I don't feel the need to do that. They go through the game without getting stuff because they enter in a cheat code at the start of the run, which unlocks all of the home worlds. The reason why they do that is because if they didn't do that, then getting every Vortex without cheat codes is basically like a shittier version of any %. It looks too much like the any % run to justify it as its own category without that cheat code. I hope that makes sense. Probably won't check it out because I don't play it. I mean, that's a pretty, like, single-dimensional way of looking at this game, don't you think? Like, really, PXO, let's be honest, what are you more interested in, me or the game, you know? You don't have to answer that in the chat, but, like, I would say ask yourself that. It's okay whatever your answer is to that. Okay, me, alright, let's... But for anyone who is interested in this game, more so than just me, I would definitely recommend checking out Vortex. It's a cool run. I mean, I want to reiterate this. Like, I cannot stress this enough. Just because I don't play it doesn't mean it's not an interesting run. It's like a lot of rich history and cool strats and stuff. It's like a totally different game almost. What's up, Soma? Well, thank you. I'm glad for that too. Sometimes YouTube is nice like that. Sometimes they bless me with wonderful folks like yourself. So welcome.
Okay, rolling. Oh, it's been peaceful.
That's very sweet, PXO. I do appreciate that more than anything. Sometimes it's not about the game, it's about the camaraderie, you know?
Okay, rolling. Oh, it's been peaceful.
Hey, no worries. You can yap all you want, man. But thank you. You've been poorly with strep throat and been binge watching. Yeah. Dude, I hope your throat gets better. I know that's like probably one of the most fucking annoying things is having a strep throat. Painful and annoying. It's like no amount of water like will, you know, heal it. Annoying. Or tea with honey or whatever. Or salt water gurgling. Amen. I'll have me a beer tonight, that's for sure. At this point, you know, I'm starting to get to that point. There's always a point in every stream where it's like, I'm going to try to finish a run here as best I can, regardless of the pace. That's not going to work, I don't think. So yeah, next no reset I get on, I'm just going to try to force it to the end and call it a day. I've been going for, this is my 5th day in a row, and I just don't know. I really just have not been getting anywhere with my runs this week, and it's, you know, it's I'll keep it a buck. It's a little demoralizing. It's kind of like, it's like, what's wrong with me? You know, it's like, can I get a good run just once, please? You know, and I know, like, I know there's some people that whenever I talk about this, like, dude, you got a 1:20:03 last week. Well, that was then, and like this is now is kind of the way I'm looking at it. It may seem a little harsh, perhaps, but it's just kind of what it is. I'm definitely proud for everything I've done in the past, you know, whether it's last week or last year or 5 years ago or whatever, you know. Don't want to take away from that, but just in terms of what I'm capable of right now, it's demoralizing. Okay, you know? Rolling. That's really what I'm saying.
It's been peaceful.
But you know, I think throughout this week I've kept a pretty good head on my shoulders. I haven't really gotten too doomer, too depressed about it. I've had like some moments of that, but overall, not stressing it too hard. I keep going past Nestor with these flops. Super annoying. So yeah, it's all good, but I'm just kind of like sitting here in this like limbo of like, when am I gonna get a good run? Like, is there something I'm doing wrong here? You know, like. And the answer, I think, is no. I think, honestly, like, I just keep going, and eventually God will smile on me or something. Or smite me. One of the two. Let's get hit by a lightning bolt right now. This might work. Oh, close. Almost. Yeah, I mean, that's basically what it is, Shawnee. It's like, it's basically that. But I do appreciate, I mean, I appreciate the sentiment of like, oh, but you've been doing good. So, you know, I mean, I'm not trying to take away from that.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
What if Nestor was called Breaster? That would be great. I would love that. I don't know if I'm like charge gliding too quick or what here. Yeah, Hypno's great, man. Hypno, I think I don't think there's any disagreement amongst the entire PlayStation speedrun community that Hypno is the greatest PlayStation speedrunner of all time.
Okay, rolling.
Like, somebody please argue with me on that one. Greatest speed, or if you want to argue not the greatest speedrunner of all, at least the greatest PlayStation speedrun streamer of all time. Not that it's a competition, but I think he pretty handily takes the crown in that regard. He sets an example, I think, for the rest of us to follow, you know? So yeah, he's a goat. He's a goat in the most literal sense. Dude, does he really have... I shouldn't even bring it up, but does Hypno really have 10,000 Twitch subs right now? I remember popping into his stream the other day and like, normally he's hovering around like 2,000, 2,200, because he has the count right there on screen, that's why I pointed out. Does he really have 10,000? Isn't that like top 0.001% of streamers? That's like what? Or is it like YouTube subs or something? Like, knowing Hypno, like, I wouldn't doubt that that's like 10,000 Twitch subs. I don't know how he went from 2,000 to 10,000 so quickly, though. You gifted him 8K? Just all you. That was all you, just one person. Spent your life savings real quick. What's up, D-Kill? How you doing, man? Thanks for the good luck. Yes, I hold the world record in this category, but maybe not for long. Who knows? Yeah, he did a subathon. So that is like 10,000 Twitch subs. That's crazy, dude. That's so much money. Not that I need to explain it for you guys, but like, that's like most full-time streamers' yearly salary in 1 month. Yearly income, I should say, it's not a salary. Do I have any more modded Spyro in store for you guys? You love playing the one where you jump like shit. Yeah, that one. Where I get the jump gets better with the more gems I collect. That was a fun one. No, I don't have any more mods currently planned, but I do have another mod video coming out. That's my next upload. So stay tuned for that. What's up, Andre? Hello to you and your sister. Welcome, welcome. And yeah, I use audio cues for the gems, that's correct. Like, if I'm not sure if I've collected a gem, I'll visually try to confirm when it, like, you know, for those couple of frames you can see it homing in. And then I'll also, like, try to use the audio cue of, like, kind of the sizzling noise of collecting it. Like, not just, because, you know, Sparks makes that noise anytime he grabs a gem, but there's also, like, a sizzling sound effect whenever the gem touches Spyro's body as well. Like this. So yeah, I do use those audio cues to help confirm and, you know, on the fly kind of like infer whether, you know, gems that seem like they're kind of on the, oh, did I get that, did I not? Those audio cues can really help clarify those types of thoughts. Thank you for the good luck early morning project, welcome. But truth be told, you know, audio cues and all, like, sometimes you just don't know whether you've collected something or not and you have to turn around. That's just life in this game. Love to hear it, Frank Sinatra. Welcome. Still ahead of record somehow. I'll take it. Ugh. Stoned Hill indeed. What's up, KH? Thank you for the good luck. Welcome. No, I don't dream about this game. Not often, at least. I've had dreams that have taken place in levels, but nothing too deep. Go to chicken or Mexican? Well, I'm gonna go to a Mexican place tonight, so I vote Mexican. Get some fajitas and a margarita. Last time everyone went to the dentist, I actually went, I'm not even kidding you, like last week. I went to the dentist for a cleaning. My teeth are looking good, they say. Yo, Space Ghost, or pardon me, Space Age Ghost. With the 5 gifts. Thank you so much, man. Making my day with that. I hope you're having a great Friday as well, though. Thank you. I love seeing all the new gifters, you know, with the discount season in full effect right now. It warms my heart. Oops. Not mean to flop on the ground there. Good recovery. I'm doing good, KH. I'm locking in slowly as we continue through the stream here. Still a really good Toasty, all things considered. And thank you, Makriko, for the good luck. You're very beautiful yourself. Dare I go for the boost? Since I've been fucking it up today, I'm gonna not. 11-10, very, very nice. Definitely, I'm going to say that was probably my best Artisans all week. What's up, Joker? Thank you, man. I had a nice little shower today. You can tell my curls are looking extra Hasidic. Still green on record, I guess. Thank you, Cake, for the sub. Let's go keep up the good dental health. Thank you. Will do. Soup and bread, nice. What kind of soup? Hey, thanks, Aegis. Am I Jewish? No, I just look Jewish. Or you could say I'm ethnically Jewish, but I'm not religious. My dad's side of the family has a Jewish ancestry. Yeah, just Jewish. Am I cut? No. However you want to call it, Chris Campbell, works for me. I don't care. I don't consider myself like like I said, I'm not religious at all. So I think it's a bit of a misnomer to call me Jewish, you know. But also, there's a reason why my hair looks like this as well. So like, however you want to say that is fine with me. I should really study more about where my dad's ancestry really comes from. Whether it's like actually like from Israel or wherever the fuck, who knows, you know? I should ask him. I really don't know. He's from Chile. His immediate nuclear family. No, I don't have any connection to Israel or anything. I know you're just joking, but like, it's a touchy subject. I don't really want to get into that. like I said, I don't have any family in Israel or Palestine or anywhere like that. As far as I know. Purely speaking on like distant ancestry here. No, my last name does not end with any of those things. I would appreciate if we could like end the line of questioning here. It's getting a little weird. Like if you'd rather just call me not Jewish, like you can just do that. That's fine with me. Like I don't care. I don't need to like prove anything. You getting an enchilada? Nice. Decent birds. Beer, a cocktail, and ice water. Nice. Delish. Is that what you're drinking, or you're like responding to someone else here? First run tonight? First good run tonight, I'll say that. I've gotten a few paces into Peacekeepers so far today. Keeping it around about world record here. What's my death row last meal? That's a good question. I don't know, sushi, K-barbecue, hot pot, beer, maybe some Pisco sours to send it off. And a fucking hamburger, because why not? Everlasting gobs. Yeah, I'm gonna get a jawbreaker, and they literally can't kill me until I finish it. That'd be a funny one. They don't do last meal requests anymore in America, I'm pretty sure. Too many people have abused it. Yeah, get one of those massive Ed, Edd and Eddy jawbreakers. Yeah, there you go. Can't kill me until I'm finished with my last meal. Checkmate. Oh, only in Texas they do. So what are the states where they have death row that you can request a final meal? It's only got to be a small handful of states at this point, right? A lot of them are in the South from what I know. Like Mississippi, I think, is one of them. Yeah, I know. Putting our trust into death row criminals to, like, uphold a good thing. I mean, hey, what are you gonna do? Can we expect anything else? You'd ask for just like a giant bowl of chili so that when you shit yourself after you die, it's as hard to clean up as possible. I like that. That's some dark humor there. I like that. Yeah, no wonder there's the death penalty in Mississippi. Have you been to Mississippi? No living person would want to stay. The dark humor is getting good. Yeah, that's what I think that's what I was thinking, Nick, is like, it's not like completely uncapped. You can't just like ask for anything you want, like a giant feast or anything. There is like a limit to what you can ask for a final death row meal. Whereas there didn't used to be. Give him the Spyro's subway after I'm dead. Talk about leaving a legacy. Saints Row meal. So freckle bitches. Which is such a good nickname for Wendy's, by the way. Fucking freckle bitches. Alright, little green on record, I'll take it. Yo, Piccolo, thanks for the good luck. Yeah, I should have flame charged the second guy there. And probably the third one as well. All right, 25-25, not bad. Not bad at all. This is no, like, you know, insane... this isn't insane, but it is world record pace. So let's keep it moving. You don't know if you'd be hungry if you're about to die. Well, you know, on the flip side of that, they say that one of the hardest parts about being imprisoned is dealing with with the food, repetitive and low quality food. So maybe you would be more hungry than you think, but maybe not. Thanks for the good luck, Kyle and Girth. What's up, time traveler? Oops, fucked it up. Biggest time save in world record. Terrace Village has a pretty decent time save. Ice Cavern had a decent time save that I kind of got a little bit of. Credit Skip has a decent time save. Dreamweavers is where I start to play pretty conservatively, so if I push my movement in that homeworld, I can save some time across it. There's a few examples for you. There's probably other stuff I'm forgetting. You can't afford to break any laws because you wouldn't be able to handle the food in prison. Yeah, I believe that. That should be motivation enough. I think everybody should be required to to watch documentaries about what life is like in prison in the country that you live. So that way you have like a reference point of the consequences for living a life of crime. I missed the fucking goal, bro. This is what's fucked up about that. Is like, man, this is what's fucked up about it. Is there's RNG with the gems where they might like pop out and go in one direction or they'll pop out in another direction. And the way I jumped there, it probably would have been fine in most gem RNG situations, but because the gem popped out like further ahead of me than I jumped, and I didn't check the gem count when I exited, that was the end of this run. So that was definitely a bad gem RNG moment, but you know, one that I should have probably accounted for better. I am gonna go pee. I will be right back. Alright guys, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I'm done. I'm done for today. I've only been going, I'm looking at the uptime, I've only been going for about 2 hours, but it's kind of on me for going online late. And Sarah, I did promise Sarah that I'd take her out for dinner tonight, so she's getting pretty hungry right now. And yeah, and that's it. So that's a wrap, guys. Hopefully you don't think I'm quitting too early here or anything, but you know, in my defense, while I find someone to raid here, in my defense, I've been going for like 5 days straight here, and I got a pretty good run going there. It didn't work out, and you know, we'll be back at it tomorrow, hopefully. So yeah. Hopefully you guys don't think of me as too lazy. I guess let's raid Laura. I will say I'm kind of glad to be finishing now while kind of like finishing while I'm ahead, if that makes any sense, even though I haven't finished a run today. Yeah, like I don't know. I think honestly I had a pretty good pace right there. Like that pace like made me feel pretty. That pace was kind of like all I needed to see. Like, oh, okay, I can get good paces. I can like shut up and lock in, which is something I've been struggling to do this week. So that was like pretty cool actually, that pace that I was on. So a bit of a, even though it didn't go anywhere, it's like confidence booster, I think is a fair descriptor for it. Well, you know, it's all a cope at the end of the day. Am I right, guys? Hey, have a great Friday, have a great weekend. I'm gonna try to be back online tomorrow. Usually on the weekends I tend to get a little bit more like take a day off-ish. But we'll see what happens. I'm gonna try to go offline tomorrow. If not, you know, I'll let you guys know in the Discord, but definitely want to keep this grind moving, and I will catch you guys when I catch you. Have a beautiful day and a beautiful weekend, and say hi to Laura for me. Peace out, everybody. Mwah.